Queen Anna Maria and Constantine of Greece are an example of how love can overcome difficulties and trials. Although Constantine was deprived of his kingdom, he and his family were able to maintain their dignity and overcome difficulties. Now, after his death, his family will have to face new trials, but they will be together and support each other. Always at the monarch's side, maintaining her discretion as befits a consort, her life was marked by duty, romance, and hardship. A princess by birth, she found her prince charming as a teenager, found herself in exile during her pregnancy and was forced to give up her privileges. It was at the wedding of the Honorable Juan Carlos and Sofia in 1962 that they met again. Anna Maria's beauty was perceived at the time with admiration from men and envy from groomsmen. A year later she and Constantine announced their engagement, and on September 18, 1964 they married. The marriage had to be postponed, scheduled for 1965, because of the sudden death of King Paul of Greece, which led to the ascension to the throne of his eldest son. Constantine reigned alone for several months until he said yes to his girlfriend, who became his wife at only 18 years of age. At 10 months his eldest daughter, Princess Alexia, was born. In the early years, the queen reached out to the most destitute in her adopted country through her own charitable foundation and shone at every official reception. In May 1967, Pablo, the first son of the kings and his heir to the throne, arrived from Greece because of the prevailing Salic law, though not for long. A coup d'état by the Greek military forced the entire royal family to leave the country later that year. The stress of having to leave Greece in a hurry and in what she was wearing caused Queen Anna Maria to lose the child she was expecting. The couple and their 2 children ended up in Rome, where they were met by various relatives. Their prince Nicholas was born, and 6 years later they left for the capital of Denmark. Queen Ingrid opened the doors of Amalienborg Palace to her youngest daughter. This would not be their last stop, for in 1974, under the protection of Queen Elizabeth II, they would settle in London, where they would once again feel comfortable and live a fuller and more comfortable life. They remained in the English capital for at least 39 years, settling in an upscale neighborhood where they purchased a large mansion for a large family like him, as 2 more offspring, Theodora and Felipe, would be born. There they had a great relationship with the British royal house, especially Princess Diana of Wales, and they restored the pomp and pageantry of the royal family. They were also constantly visited by the Honorable Sophia. The harmony between Anne-Marie and her daughter-in-law was always excellent. These were happy times for the widow of Constantine the Greek, but even happier was the time when they were finally able to return to Athens in 2013, albeit as kings without the throne. They settled in another magnificent mansion on the Greek Riviera, Porto Heli, where Anna Maria fully enjoyed the progressive birth of her grandchildren. A bitter note of his final years was added by the progressive deterioration of the monarch's health, which he was very attentive to for the rest of his days.